7th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 8-6. Chris Paddock is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Digging in will be Lourdes Gurriel. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB now. Adam Duvall comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1. To short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Scott Kingery will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Victor Caratini, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. That evens it up 1-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hoskins has it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jordan Romano will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Robert Poisson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Willie Castro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gurriel comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Next to dig in, Joaquin Diaz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now here is Robert Poisson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Porter Witt, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 3 runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
So next to hit is George Springer. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit down the line at first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to bat, Lourdes Gurriel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 11-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Borucki is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brock Detheridge will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Here's Bryce Harper now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. Hoskins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Justin Wilson takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Baez.
Javier Baez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Three and 2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in is JT Realmuto, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And no one can get there as it falls. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Gene Story, who called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that.
Devin Williams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Williams is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Real Muto corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Brock Detheridge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Victor Caratini. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Robert Poisson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Chasen Shreve takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Willie Castro.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Shreve, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next up, Joaquin Diaz struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Here's the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joaquin Diaz goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 11-6 the final score in this ball game. Toronto posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Ross Stripling gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aaron Savali worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.